Hello everyone, Average Joe here, giving you an update after day 5 of my week in ketosis. Now, just a reminder, I went into ketosis at the end of day 2. After 2 full days is when I finally broke through to go into ketosis. I've been testing at least a couple times a day, and I'm going a little deeper into ketosis, if that's the term you would use. These testing strips that I get measure how much acetoacetic acid you have, or ketones you have in your system, your blood, your urine, etc. And it gets darker each time you have more of the acid in your system, and so apparently I'm getting a little bit deeper into ketosis. So I just want to give you a little bit of update of how things have been going. After day 5, how do I feel? I feel good. I don't feel energized, nor do I feel sapped of energy. Enervated is a good word. There's a good word for you. I honestly about the same. I've done intermittent fasting for several months, or some form of it. And so I've continued to do that through this process. So I wonder if having fewer calories and less carbs added to intermittent fasting has left me a little bit fatigued in the mornings, especially. I normally don't eat till about 11 or 12. And I like to walk at least 2 miles, between 2 and 5 miles in the morning before I eat. And so I've noticed probably I have a little bit less energy at that time, but throughout the day after I've eaten and stuff, about the same. I haven't noticed more energy, nor have I noticed less. Okay, my numbers as of day 5, I lost the 1.5 pounds that I'd gained on day 3, so I'm back down to, I'm 6 pounds under for the 5 days, and I'm at 176. My blood pressure is at 117/83. Which is exactly where it was when I started. No change there. On day 4, I ate about 14 and a half, and I've been keeping really close tabs on this. You know, I've been looking up the amounts, how many carbs are in those amounts on these applications you can get online. Excuse me. On day 4, I ate about 14 and a half grams of carbohydrates for the day. That's about where I've been. Yesterday I had, or day 5, end of day 5, I had 16 and a half. And I have, the highest I've done is 19, I believe, on day 3. I've learned something very important. There's a huge difference between being hungry and craving, between hunger and cravings. I didn't really perceive that earlier. If I would have thought about it, maybe, but I haven't really been hungry, excessively hungry. I mean, I get hungry, of course, when after my intermittent fast, of about 15, 16 hours. I'm pretty hungry then. But at other times during the day, in between meals, I'm not really that hungry. I'm surprised because I'm not eating that many calories, not that much food, certainly, and of course no carbs, hardly any carbs. But I'm not that hungry, but I have had cravings like crazy. I've wanted, and the unfortunate thing is we still have some of the stuff here at my house, so I've had to exercise a lot of willpower to not eat some chocolate, to not eat grapefruit, to not eat even some of the veggies that I normally like to eat, like broccoli and cucumbers and stuff like that, which I thought going in, by the way, was a lot less carbohydrates than what I found out they actually have. So anyway, that's an interesting thing. A lot of cravings, not that much hunger. And the other thing I'm learning is you've got to have variety in your diet. I've really been living off of about 10 different items, and I'll go over those with you. Essentially, zucchini, Power greens. Power greens are a combination of chard, kale, and spinach that you can buy in the store, in these bucket things. Salmon and sometimes some beef. Green olives, this cream cheese substitute that I've been having. Celery, pork rinds, cucumber, lemon juice, radishes, and olives. That's pretty much what I've been living on for the last 5 days. And a little blasé, to be honest with you. We need variety and we need spice and taste. At least at this point I do. So anyway, that's my latest update, end of day 5. And I'll give you another update. I'm at least going 7 days, maybe go longer, depend. And I might add a few more carbs than 20 grams of carbs a day, depending on how I feel, and but adding just a few more carbs in my diet. But anyway, I will check in with you again. Stay tuned.